All right, let's continue on in the book of Daniel, Sunday Bible study, and let's get on with it. And he shall speak great words, as we read this the other day, because it went with Daniel 7:21 through Daniel 7:25, which is also Trump Tower's five multiple addresses, 721 through 725 Fifth Avenue, where the horn is the Antichrist. And Jesus said he would be here in his own name. We might as well go through all that. We got time. I come in my Father's name, and ye receive me not. If another shall come in his own name, him you will receive. And another what? Another Christ. What Christ is that? That would be the Antichrist. I come in my Father's name, and ye receive me not. This is Jesus talking to the Jews. If another shall come in his own name, the Antichrist comes in his own name. What name is given to the Antichrist in the book of Daniel? Hmm. They don't want to answer that one. Who is the little horn? Antichrist is characterized by the little horn. The character, Daniel, little horn. The horn. He's hearing his own name. A trump is a horn and a horn is a trump. He's literally here as Donald Horn. Trump Tower has five multiple addresses, 721 through 725 Fifth Avenue. There it is, 721, 725 Fifth Avenue. Where is the horn? The Antichrist. Daniel 7. Yeah. 721 through 725 specifically. Let's get on it. Daniel 7:21 through 7:25, King James Version, Bible Gateway. This matches Trump's tower's address. And I beheld that same horn. I beheld that same trump. A trump is a horn. They're synonyms. They mean the same thing. In this particular case, it's a horn that's like on the head. We get that, but a horn and a trump and a horn are the same things. It says, I beheld that same horn, made war with the saints, and shall wear out the saints. That's from the abomination of desolation on through the great tribulation. That's what the Antichrist does. The Antichrist is not the Antichrist until he has seemingly returned from the dead. Even though it's a body double switch, he doesn't really return from the dead. It will be after World War III. Jesus speaks of the wars and rumors of wars, but the end is not yet. There'll be famine and pestilence. And the crowning, which is his spiritual rising on the third day when Satan possesses the body, and then he runs World War III behind the scenes, like Palpatine. They all thought he was dead, but no, he's alive. And then they said cloning, dark science, secrets only the Siths knew. The Antichrist has a body double, whether it's a human twin, a clone twin, or multiple clone twins. There could be 10 of them running around. He was doing like 8 rallies a day, playing golf, doing rallies, doing back-to-back rallies in the same day, playing golf, appearing at UFC events after I mean, he's everywhere. He's doing everything everywhere all the time. Never got sick, never got ill. He's Superman. He is the billionaire from Gotham. Is he not a billionaire from New York City? Mystery Babylon's comic book version of the Antichrist is Batman. That's why they did the dark night, darkened right eye, and then they did the dark night rises. The beast rises from the pit. Now it's a spiritual rising, and that's when the abyss is opened at the center of the circle of the earth. Satan, Santa, same letters. What they call the North Pole is nothing more than the center of the circle of the earth, and that's where the abyss is. It's spiritually frozen over. That's Disney's Frozen, and that's Batman's Mr. Freeze, as all the villains are characteristics of God, or his sheep, or Jesus, the Riddler. A riddle is a parable, and a parable is a riddle. Even the words riddle and parable are in the same Bible verse in the Old Testament. So, and I beheld that same horn made war with the saints. That's at the abomination of desolation, and shall wear out the saints as through the great tribulation. So let's get on with today's study. Why did I start with Daniel? I'm supposed to start with Mark. Okay, let's begin today's study. And he answered and told them, Elias verily cometh first and restoreth all things, and how it is written that the Son of Man, that he must suffer many things and be set at naught. So what Jesus is saying is, I got to follow the scriptures. I got to do what the Lord has ordained from before the foundation of the world. Got to do it. Jesus is the actor God, playing the role that the sovereign God ordained he would play before the earth was made. The God of the Old Testament is the actor God, playing the role that the sovereign God ordained he would play before the earth was formed, before the earth was made. Jesus said, Elijah is indeed coming first to get everything ready, yet why do the scriptures say that the Son of Man must suffer greatly and be treated with utter contempt? But I tell you, Elijah has already come, and they chose to abuse him just as the scriptures predicted. You got to follow the script. God's ordained the end from the beginning. Everything is set in stone. There's no such thing as free will. Free will is the satanic doctrine. That's why it's taught in every church around you. It's of Satan. As they celebrate their pagan Christmas and their pagan Easter, it's what they do. But I say unto you that Elias is indeed come, and they have done unto him whatsoever they listed, as it was written of him. And when he came to his disciples, he saw the great multitude about them, and the scribes were questioning with them. And straightway all the people, when they beheld him, were greatly amazed, and running to him, saluted him. And he asked the scribes, What question ye with them? And one of the multitude answered and said, Master, I have brought unto thee my son, which have a dumb spirit. So again, all the healings are parallels of what he does for his sheep. He gives us eyes to see, ears to hear, ears to hear, the mouth to speak the truth, eyes to see the truth, ears to hear the truth. And whosoever he taketh him, he teareth him, and foameth, and he gnasheth his teeth, and pined away. And I spake to the disciples that they should cast him out, and they could not. He answered them, You faithless generation, how long must I be with you? How long do I have to suffer with you? Bring him to me, Jesus said. And so the disciples couldn't heal him, but Jesus, he flexed on them there. He said, I'll bring him to me. I'll take care of this. And they brought him unto him, and when they saw him straightway, the spirit tear him, and fell on the ground, and wallowed foaming. And he asked his father, How long is it ago since this came unto him? And he said, Of my child. How long has this been happening? Jesus asked the boy's father. He replied, Since he was a little boy. And he said, Of my child, which means since he was a little boy. All right, now we'll do Daniel. And he spake, and he shall spake words, great words, against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and half of dividing time is 3.5 days. And now God winning again in the light gold or the faded yellow. But the judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion to consume and to destroy it unto the end, and the kingdom and dominion and the greatness of the kingdom under the whole heaven shall be given to the people of the saints of the Most High, whose kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and all dominion shall serve and obey him. Hitherto is the end of the matter. As for me, Daniel, my cognitions much troubled me. We just got through seeing God winning. Why is Daniel so troubled? Because he saw the end times in a vision and how evil it was. God winning is not what troubled him. It's the whole ordeal. God's magnificent movie and its climax at the end times is troubling to us all. It's going to be rough and bumpy, even for the best of the sheep. Hitherto is the end of the matter. As for me, Daniel, my cognitions much troubled me, and my confidence changed in me, but I kept the matter in my heart. And then, of course, wrote it in the book of Daniel, didn't he? In the 3rd year of the reign of King Belshazzar, a vision appeared unto me, even unto me, Daniel, after that which appeared unto me at the first. And I saw in a vision, and it came to pass, when I saw, that I was at Shushan in the palace, which is in the province of Elam. And I saw in the vision, and I was by the river Ulai. I'm glad y'all are here. I love you very much. Ask questions anytime. That's what I'm here for.